Everyone, it's JLacy0001 here. I know I said I wanted to do just book reviews, but I changed my mind and I want to do video game and movie reviews also. Today's review is a video game review. Before I get into that, I want to say I'm going to try not to spoil it for you. If I do, I'm sorry. If I don't, great. Today's game came out that I'm reviewing came out 2 months ago, so it's still fairly new. It is Saints Row 4, and I know in the commercials they told you that you were the president of the United States and you're basically facing an alien invasion. I like that concept. Let me start with the president of the United States thing. That's neat. I actually like that because it's different. It's a different approach than the first couple of games. Excuse me for a second. What are you doing, cat? Okay, sorry. My cat was just freaking out for a second. It's a different approach to the games than they normally have. One of the downfalls I didn't like in the game is, since you are the president, I thought the story would be taking place at Washington, D.C., or in the Washington, D.C. area. It did for about, I say, the first 30 to 45 minutes of the game, which was pretty neat, to be honest. I like what they did with the first 30 to 45 minutes. I didn't like how the game wasn't set in DC, though. But along the alien invasion line, I thought that was neat, because personally I believe that there's other life forms, intelligent life forms out there. And it shows you basically what could happen if we had an alien invasion. When your character attacks their leader, Zinyak, in the first fight, it was pretty neat. But afterwards, he puts you in a simulation to keep you occupied, basically. And that simulation turns out to be Steelport. And that's another downfall I didn't like, because like I said, it goes from the White House to Steelport again. Steelport is a neat map. One thing I don't like about it in this game is all the buildings are lit up with lights. So at nighttime, it bugs the crap out of me, because it makes it harder for me to see where I'm going. If I'm not using my superpowers to travel from place to place, I'm just like using car or on foot. But I do like the concept of them giving you superpowers. Two of the superpowers that you get within the first, I say, hour of the game are basic superpowers, which is super speed and super jumping. I know the super jumping's probably not what you expect, but the other superpowers they give you are different and stuff that you wouldn't expect either way. I like how within a few, you gotta do missions for your friends. Like, they'll tell you what the certain things you need to do. They'll and basically all stuff along that type. I like that. And all that. I like I'm hoping this won't spoil it too much, because this basically isn't part of the campaign. It is, but it isn't. But like, I know to get the achievement to do your friends' stuff, you gotta do their missions, and then you get to romance them. That's a neat concept. Like, if your character's a male and your friend that you're doing the stuff for is a female, But when it becomes to, like, to do your character and then to do a male character, oh, good lord, that is weird. Really weird. Especially if your character's a male. It's just weird. It's one thing I wish that you would have changed the achievement on just to do the tasks. Not to do the romance, but just to do the tasks. But to do the romance too, that's kind of weird. Later on in the game, they bring back, in one mission of the game, they bring back old rivals from the first and the third game. The second, not the first. The second and the third games. Old rivals for just a short period of time. But when they do that, they also bring back 2 characters from previous games. One of them is only in Saints Row 2. The other one is a big surprise for everyone. That's basically all I have to say about my little pros and cons for the game-wise. I'm not going to talk much about the storyline. I basically talked all about as much about the storyline as I possibly could. So I'm going to go right into the ending. The ending is, I think it's a decent ending. To me, I believe it's the last game in the Saints Row series. But in that last cutscene, they leave a little snippet of information that catches your attention. If they really wanted to, they could do a 5th game off of that little bit of information. Will they? I don't know. But they can. If they do, they do. They don't, they don't. And I know some people are like, oh man, why are they going to do another game? Well, if you're going to be like that, don't buy it or play it. Because I know that's how I am about the new Call of Duty Ghosts. Some people are psyched for it. Other people, like me, I'm not. I believe they're becoming too repetitive, so I'm not going to get it. Simple as that. But anyway, back on track with Saints Row 4. I believe, like I said, it's going to be the last game. I don't believe it's going to be a 5th one, but I don't know. My rating for the game, I say an 8.5. So I believe that's a good score because I don't believe it's 8. It's not worth that 9. It's not worth the rating of 9, but it's better than the 8 rating of 8. So I gave it an 8.5. That's all I got to say about Saints Row 4. But my book reviews, for people that see my book reviews, if it caught your my book review on Airy, if it caught your attention, and you want to know what the first 3 were like, I am currently trying to get those and I'll read them and do a review. I've already read them before. I borrowed them from a friend a few years ago. For the so yeah. But please, if you like my video on today's review, please let me know in the comments below if there's a video game, a book, or a movie that you want me to either play, read, or watch. Let me know in the comments. I will try to get my hands on it, and I will try to read, play, or watch, and get back with you on a review. Now, also, I am going to try to be changing my name from JLacy0001. Don't have another name I want to go by yet, so it's going to take me a few weeks before I change it. Please, excuse me, please let friends, family know that likes video games, books, or movies. Tell them to check out JLacy0001. And if you like me, please like, comment, or subscribe. Whatever you want to do. I'm apologizing now for the video gonna be like this, because I'm not that high-tech. My laptop doesn't have a camera. so I'm using my phone. So sorry if the video quality is poor. I'm working on getting a newer laptop that actually works, and or with a camera on it, because I don't have a desktop anymore. But like I said, I'm working on getting that, so sorry about my video quality for right now. But that's all I wanted to say for today. I'm going to show you a picture one last time of Saints Row 4. So, here it is. And I will talk to you guys later.